Ryan.
Rock your body on time. What?
Ryan.
What? Hi.
If you won't take me at my fastest, you don't deserve me at my furiousest.
Is that the best you got today, huh?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Do you want better?
Yeah, if you got it.
Go yourself.
That's not nice. You shouldn't say mean things.
Here, I'm sorry, Ryan. I love you.
Love you too. Mwah. All right.
Oh,
how you doing?
That's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It is when you use it in a derogatory term.
I'm not. I'm just stating a fact here.
Whatever you say. What's going on, man? How you doing?
There's a lot of venom there. I'm good. How are you?
A lot of venom.
A lot of venom.
If it tastes my venom.
I don't get it.
The Venom movie? New Venom movie?
Ryan.
Remember that's coming
Who's
out?
missing?
Zach?
Zach.
You thought I was going to pick a hot toy, didn't you?
Zach had to go do a bachelor party or something like that. Are you going to pick that up?
Want me to?
Yeah.
Hello?
It's a robot, isn't it? Some fraudulent stuff in your financial transactions.
Press 1.
Wait, Ryan, that wasn't one. That was hang up.
Sorry.
Sorry, we don't negotiate with robots.
If it's bad enough,
Speaking of negotiating with robots, I watched a movie that you need to watch.
Tell me.
Oh, first, I'm Matt.
Oh, and I'm Ryan.
Pop Culture Unboxing. That's the show you're listening to right now. 77 episodes. You should know us by now. I watched a movie.
Boy, you
Netflix.
can tell we're getting better at this.
The Mitchells versus the Machines.
The Mitchells
Versus the Machines.
So I'm going to take a guess of what this movie's about.
Okay.
There's humans are still alive, but there's only Mitchells. There's no other names. Only the Mitchells survived the robot apocalypse.
Really close.
And really?
Relatively, yeah.
And now the Mitchells are fighting back. They're coming out of their underground they're like underground mining facility.
Mitchell bunkers.
To come out and attack, just like a bunch of moles.
Close.
Out of the ground.
Close.
And they come out to fight the robots with Micheletes. Micheletes.
Reaching a little bit there, but okay.
What is it?
It's about a family named the Mitchells, who are the only people who don't get captured by the
my
robot
God,
apocalypse.
I saw the trailer for this.
Yeah.
Because I showed it to Robin. I said oh, that looks good. We should watch that.
It
has a weird dog in it.
The phone, yeah, Monchi.
Monchi
is the dog's name.
Okay.
They're a family that's not good at anything, and they're super dysfunctional and angry at each other.
So every family,
basically, yeah. And then robot apocalypse happens. All the humans get captured except for them, and so they decide to go save the world.
Isn't there like a giant? There in the trailer. Oh, I can't even remember what the hell it was.
All the Tron-looking stuff.
There was like a giant thing in a mall that was attacking them. And
a Furby.
Yeah, and
that
they asked
awesome.
why is this thing even? Why would someone even build this?
The Furby scene is awesome.
Where's it on?
Netflix. Made by the same people who did Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it has Danny McBride in it.
Yep, he's the dad. He's the dad. Then the main character Katie is voiced by Abby something. She also voices Bean in Disenchantment. And then the mom is Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph.
Yes. I have this. This is probably the last thing I looked at on IMDb because I was looking it up because I was listening. I was watching the movie and I'm like, is that Bean? And it is Abby Jacobson. I was gonna say that too, and I'm like, I knew it was Abby. Guy's name Son, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, Eric Andre is Mark Bowman. He's like the Mark Zuckerberg stand-in.
Okay.
Olivia Colman is Pal.
Does Elon Musk play himself?
I don't think so. Fred Armisen. Do you know who that is? Portlandia.
Oh, yes.
He's Deborah Bot 5000.
Cool. Okay.
And Erica Bennett is Eric. Or Beck Bennett, not Eric. Chrissy Teigen is Haley Posey. John Legend, Jim Posey.
That's not a bad casting.
Conan O'Brien is Glaxon 5000.
That's not a bad casting.
No, it's pretty good casting. It's just a fun movie. And the animation is just different. Like, it doesn't really look like any other movie.
Huh.
Kind of the same way Spider-Verse was.
Yeah.
And then the story is just so good. Because the emotional core of the movie is the dad who's this fix anything outdoorsy type guy who doesn't get technology. and his daughter, who's very artsy and likes making movies and stuff like that, and just them not being able to understand each other at all. And that's kind of the core of the movie, is them learning to understand each other.
Okay.
And it just hits. The emotional climax of the movie is an absolute gut punch. Like, I was sitting there in tears at the end of that movie.
Wow. That's
and then
what's the last?
They pay off every joke so well.
You've said that about another film recently. Wow.
Maybe I just cry at movies a lot.
Maybe.
I know It's a Wonderful Life always gets me.
I don't get why.
I
watched that movie. Boring. The movie's very
really.
Boring.
I love that movie.
Everybody does. That's a big Christmas movie for everybody, isn't it?
Only in the last 40 years.
Which is weird because I said I could not relate to this guy, to the main character at all.
Did you relate to Potter, the evil businessman?
No, I didn't relate to any of them. I just didn't relate to the main character.
What about Zuzu? Zuzu's pedals.
I know my one, but I think it was Drew. Maybe Drew. Somebody said to me, "It's like, well, that's because you only got to the depression part. You didn't get to the happiness parts."
True.
It's like, you've always wanted to kill yourself, but you've never had a reason to live.
Yikes! That's a little that cuts a little deep.
That's hurtful, but okay.
But yeah, so no, highly recommend this movie. It's on Netflix, and yeah, I loved it. It was great. I need to convince my whole family to watch it. Are you tired?
I guess so. It's been a very long, mentally draining day.
Why is that?
Work's boring.
Okay.
Work is slow and boring.
Work do suck though.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was Star Wars Day.
Was Star Wars Day? Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your Star Wars Day, Ryan? Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, sure. I tried to do a stream.
Yeah, I was there for some of it.
I tried to do a Star Wars stream, and I'm blaming it all on Zach for why.
Okay, is that why he didn't show up today?
Yeah, he's not here to defend himself. Well, no, it's because I murdered him and threw him away.
Understandable.
I was actually texting from his phone too.
I'll just bleep this out so that you're not implicated in it for it.
No, we tried to stream. I tried to stream Star Wars games.
Okay.
I was like, okay, we'll do Lego Star Wars to start it off. Then we'll play some Battlefront.
Yeah. Which Lego Star Wars?
Lego Star Wars went fine.
Did it?
Yeah.
I was there for the beginning. No, it didn't.
Well, no, at first I don't think it did because we couldn't get Zach's thing to work.
No, before that.
What happened before that?
You tried to play Lego Star Wars 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, first, I'll start.
See, I was there.
Let me start at the very beginning.
Even though Ryan has no reason to doubt that I was there because I was active in chat at that point.
Yeah. I had to first I met up with Zach. I was like, okay, buddy, 5:30. Let's meet up and get this working. Log on. I sent him a text. I think I sent him a Slack or either a Discord message first and then a text. I says like, hey, you ready? I never answered. So then I sent him a text message. I was like, hey, you alive? And then he replies back in the text message, oh, are you Megan? Because that's my Discord name. It's like, yeah, can you log on? So we finally get into a video chat or a call chat on Discord. I'm like, all right, so you ready to try this out? He's like, yeah, I'm playing Age of Empires. Like, okay, I'll get the game running. I shared it with you. Are you willing to try? He's like, yeah, give me 15 minutes. I was like, Zach, the stream starts at 6. It's 5:45. You need to know. I can't.
You need to hustle.
Yeah. I was like, he's like, don't worry, I'll be done soon. So I was like, all right, fine. So I waited till about 5:55 or something like that. So then I just started the stream. Yeah. But I started at my starting stream. I was like, that'll give me a solid 5 minutes, to wait for him to be done. Nope. It was 10 minutes. And so it's 10 minutes of a screen of saying starting soon, to the point I had to message in my chat, which to no viewers, by the way.
Of course.
No viewers. But I was like, hey, this stream will be starting soon. Ask questions if you wish. I'll be here. Finally start the stream. I decided I'm just going to start the stream of me watching him play Age of Empires because this is getting bad. So he did that. Get through he finally gets through Age of Empires
and loses.
Yeah, and I guess
loses. All that time he loses. After all that time he loses.
Yeah. Oh my. So we finally got things working. We're ready to start. I start Lego Star Wars 3 first.
Yep.
Immediately backfires.
Yeah.
Because it starts playing the music for Star Wars, and I can't get out of it because it doesn't have a window mode. So I can't go over into my Discord and like change it without closing the full game. And so it's like, oh, I can never mess with the settings of this game and my OBS software that shows my stream. That comes back later.
Yeah, okay.
That's going to come back later. So remember that little tidbit.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, we can't play this. Let's play normal Star Wars. Forgot that normal Star Wars, like you can turn the sound off, but it doesn't turn the music off because sound and music are different things apparently.
Yeah, it turns the music off during gameplay, but not during cutscenes.
So immediately you get the Star Wars day of like, I'm getting kicked off Twitch. So finally we stopped that. I turned off the game and I played lo-fi music, which then apparently didn't work at first until I went over and turned it up to full blast.
Yeah, naturally.
So finally we got we're messing, we're troubleshooting because his controller won't work. Well, turns out what I had to do was move my controller into the second place slot and prove his to the first, and then we could play. Now they worked. But if I move my controller to second place, he could work. But if I put my controller in the first place section, or like for first player, it wouldn't work. But we got there, so we played through Lego Star Wars, lo-fi Star Wars, and it was working fine. Everything was okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to keep the conversation going to try to like keep the entertainment up. Finally, like we came to the grips, like I told him that the original Battlefront's on Steam, and he's like, "Oh, I'll buy it." So he bought it to download it, and he was like, "All right, we'll play this while we wait for it to download." Well, his download was so slow, so we had to stop playing the game anyway, because we were doing share play. So I was like, "Okay." So we stopped, and it downloaded immediately. It was ready. I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's move over to Battlefront 2."
Yeah.
Try to get Battlefront 2 working. First problem with Battlefront 2 is first problem with Battlefront 2 is we couldn't get multiplayer working at first. And then finally we did, and it was working. We were playing the game.
Yeah.
But we kept getting black screens. It turns out some resolution problems. Or no, it turned out it was the Discord had like an overlay, and it didn't like the Discord overlay. So I had to turn the Discord overlay off just so we could play the game. We were able to play. Now we're finally playing, and Zach then, like 2 minutes into our first match, as we're shooting at each other, he replies back like, "Hey, my game's getting real choppy." I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And then so basically how that ended up being is we figured out it has to be Zach's internet. It's the only thing that could make any sense.
Okay. I thought he had pretty good internet.
Me too. So Zach says like, "Hey, I'm gonna restart my computer." I was like, "Okay, restart your computer." So I'm sitting there just waiting for him, and I'm in the main menu of Battlefront 2, and like I just happened to like look over at my Discord stream, and I see my cam, like my face cam, but all over top of just black, like a black screen. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I figure out, the game would go full screen in gameplay, but the main menu does not change resolutions. It stays the real low resolution. So it was showing up on the stream. It's just, it was showing up at the same size as my cam overlay. So it was behind my camera. And no matter what I did. So after I finally fixed that, I figured out what I need to do is there's a setting in Steam. You can control what it loads up in resolution wise. Did that. Turns out I can't do that because it doesn't, the whole screen changes resolution size, but the texts, like the different buttons and stuff like start and multiplayer and stuff, they just combine together. So you have to like, so basically it all ended up like it didn't work. I got so frustrated. I got a new viewer. I was finally getting excited. There was somebody talking to me and they left because they got bored because they were watching me try to troubleshoot. So all got ruined. You
should have just played the EA's Battlefront 2.
Oh, he wasn't going to buy that though.
Probably not.
But so basically it all ended up like I lost a whole day of streaming because the whole stream had to get deleted because I was not proud of the content.
Next time
unfortunately, I have integrity.
Next May 4th you're just going to play Minecraft?
No, I'm going to do single player Star Wars games by myself. That's what I'm going to do.
So in 364 days, look forward to seeing Ryan play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. Well, I thought, or whatever Star Wars game is out at that time.
Yeah. Squadrons
I thought
2,
about
Fallen Order.
doing a Revenge of the Fifth stream, like just and just stream game. But so
happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way.
Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo to you.
Happy
as well.
Cinco de Mayo to you as well.
Happy late Cinco de Mayo to the fans. Who are
Yeah,
listening.
true. You guys are listening to this on Cinco de Sixth.
Yeah.
I think I just said
Revenge of the Sixth.
I think I just said fifth. I think I said fifth of the sixth.
the Cinco de the Cinco
Cinco
of the
is
Sixth.
fifth.
Yeah. No, you said the Cinco is sixth.
Yeah. So the fifth of six.
The fifth of six.
That's like a Borg name. 7 of 9.
So I did a different. This weekend.
Okay.
I also don't know when because I'm waiting to find out if my mother's coming out to visit me or not. But
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
yeah. But I'm doing a horror game stream. I'm gonna stream the new Resident Evil game because I want to play it. So I was like, well, I guess I'm doing this. Screw. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do Destiny. So if you want to actually see a good stream that always works, I'm gonna go play Destiny 2 because
It works.
forever trapped in Destiny 2 thanks to Matt.
You're welcome. I'll
Yeah.
probably be doing some too as well. Probably mostly trials because I finally got 5,500 in comp. Cha-ching. Went on a 7-win streak last night. We forced a lot of people to quit playing Destiny last night
I don't know
because
what
we
that
just
means.
dominated them.
I'm probably going to either that or I'm gonna play Siege because I've been getting that. I'm having like a Siege itch, and
Yeah.
there's nothing more I can do before the new season.
See, my thing
starts.
is, if I'm going to play a competitive shooter like that, I might just go back to CS. Because I was actually learning it more than I was Siege.
I wanted to learn how to play CS, but
My issue with Siege is you got to learn the maps. You actually know what like rooms are above you and below you.
I don't know. That's the fun.
It's
I don't
tough.
know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but tomorrow for streaming wise,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna test.
Tomorrow being Friday or tomorrow being Thursday?
So today, whenever you are watching this, if you're in Eastern time at 6:00 Eastern time today, if you're listening,
Today being Thursday.
yes, at 6
Or
o'clock.
today being Friday if they're listening a day late.
Thursday the 6th,
The day this comes out.
yes, at 6 o'clock,
Yes.
I will be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/RikiTiki252. If you want to watch and see what game I decide to play, I'll most likely try to test streaming Resident Evil because the demo to see if it works. And if it all works out fine, then I'm going to probably play that for Saturday. Then I'm probably going to move into Destiny or some other game. Or I'm just going
If
to
the
hang
game's come out
myself
in the
on
last,
stream.
in the last 4 or 5 years, it'll probably stream pretty well.
Yeah. So if you want to watch me, please, I would love to have some viewership,
Yeah.
more
Well,
viewers.
let's get Ryan affiliate so he stops being angry at me for having affiliate.
I'm not angry with you to give affiliate. I'm angry with you because you think it's like you earned affiliate. You just cheated.
How did I cheat?
You have 50 friends that all subscribe
You're
to you.
right. How's that cheating?
That's cheating.
It's networking. Learn about it.
Also, I like how what makes me feel a little bit better is at least you got 0 viewers on that last stream there.
It was not a great one.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's
you
okay.
have that sometimes. As
That's
a growing
okay.
streamer,
We're forever at odds with each other. Like
we're always going to be rival streamers.
It's friendly competition.
We're going to
but
be
really,
PewDiePie versus the other channel.
depending on which channel. Now it's Cocomelon or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Listen, no one cares about gaming or us.
True. You're right.
Us. Want to know about the big news? Because Marvel just decided they're going to drop everything they possibly
I got
could.
chills for this, what we're about to talk about, when I watched it.
Oh, like the actual... So what did they call it? It was just a celebration of the movies?
No, it was the Phase 4 trailer. The first half
Yeah,
was
but they
them,
called it something. They called it the celebration of...
something.
Celebrating the movies.
Yeah,
That's what it was
something
called.
like that.
But yeah, and basically they announced we got titles for everything that did not have titles, and we even got release dates. And this year, you want to talk about films that are coming out this year?
Yeah.
There's like 3 films all coming out this year.
Black Widow finally.
Oh no, I'm sorry. There's 4 films coming out this year.
God.
So
Lay it on me.
So first in the Phase 4 MCU is Black Widow is finally coming out on July 9th, 2021.
Over a year and a half after it was supposed to come out.
In theaters and on Disney Plus. For like
Is it that long that it was supposed to come out ago? A year and a half?
a year. It's been a year because it was supposed to come out in July of 2020.
Oh. Yeah. So a year later.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is September 3rd, 2021. And then just a month later, Eternals is coming out.
Is Bucky in that? I thought I saw him.
In the Eternals?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I thought I saw him.
Well, Eternals comes back in November. Is coming on November 5th, 2021. And then we get the long-awaited thing that I have questions about. Spider-Man No Way Home comes out December 17th, 2021. That's how we'll end our year of the Marvel world.
Okay.
So those... and then Doctor Strange starts back up the year of 2022 with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And then Thor comes in with his hammer for some Love and Thunder in Thor Love and Thunder, May 6th.
Oh, yeah.
So those are all films that we already knew their titles for.
Yep.
But now we have confirmation of 3 other films that are all coming out in 2 of them are coming out in 2022, and then 1 is coming out in 2023. So after Thor in May, you're going to have yourself a little bit of some Wakanda action in July for Black Panther Wakanda Forever on July 6th, 2022. And then we get the long-awaited, no one cared film, The Marvels, which is November 11th, 2022. The only thing that makes everyone want to see this film is because Monica Rambeau, who we saw in
WandaVision.
This is her film.
Oh, okay.
With
because she had powers
with Captain Marvel. Yeah.
WandaVision.
So it's both her Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau story.
Okay.
And then we end Phase 4 with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania on February 17th of 2023, and that is Phase 4.
No, you forgot something.
What I forget?
Guardians Volume 3.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Oh.
Sorry. So Phase 5
all right.
starts up with, this is the only one that we know of Phase 5, unless they are considering it. So they may still consider Guardians 3. So yeah, Guardians 3 I think is in Phase 4, but
what about the Guardians holiday special? Because that's something that's happening, I think.
Yes, I don't know when that is. That has not been announced. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is on May 5th, 2023, and that's the last of the actual full-on Marvel news. But remember, we also have TV shows, like a new one that's got pushed up of when it's supposed to release.
I think I heard about this.
It's new. The show Loki, which we're getting trailers for, its premiere date has been moved up, and it will be releasing weekly on Wednesdays. So Loki starting Wednesday, June 9th.
Wow, that's soon. That's a month from now.
Yeah. So then like the weekly episodes of Loki will release on Wednesday instead of the usual Friday schedule that fellow Marvel shows WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier followed.
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of fortunate for our show, isn't it? We could talk about each Loki episode as it comes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're being generous to us.
Thank you, our generous Marvel gods. We give praise unto you.
That's why we constantly...
We always talk... It's always Marvel. We always come back to it.
You want to move on to another subject that we always talk about?
Sure, why not?
You want to talk about Bad... Oh, never mind. You haven't watched it. So we'll wait till Bad Batch is over, and then we'll do a series review.
Sure.
Season review.
Do you think Zach's watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet? Did you give him your stuff?
I know he hasn't because I haven't given him it yet.
Okay.
Unless Robin did.
That's
which I don't think she did.
But because we need to get him to watch it because I feel like he'd have good discussion about it.
Yeah, good call. Did Fast and Furious? There was something
that
we missed this a week ago or last week,
mm-hmm.
So we should probably talk about it now.
Yeah,
I just showed you the final trailer. It looks like you didn't even see the first trailer for this.
I had. It was a while ago though.
Okay, well, Fast and the Furious 9's last trailer came out, which is just more scenes.
Allegedly, the last movie in the Fast and Furious franchise.
With Dom's
probably
death.
Not. I'm sure Dom's gonna. Yeah, they're probably gonna kill all of them. But look who was in this trailer. It was what's his name? They died in the fourth one or third one.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch the film.
The Asian guy.
I thought you were talking about like the villain because I really couldn't see him the whole time.
Han.
Yeah.
Apparently he's back for this one, but he died in one of the early ones.
Who is the villain in this?
John Cena.
I couldn't see him. Where was he?
Oh, he was hiding behind someone.
When did
behind
he show
Dom.
up? When did he show
I'm a
up?
sucker for these movies. I think I've made that clear on this show before. I love the Fast and Furious movies. They're just such dumb fun. So I can't wait for this one.
Never seen a single one of them.
Have you not? We need to do a marathon.
You want to do a Fast and the Furious fast marathon?
It's the fastest and the furious marathon.
Fastathon.
They said it a couple times in the
Furious.
trailer. They would say, you always tried to be faster than him. You tried to be stronger. I'm like, say you tried to be furiouser. Do it, cowards. Do it.
What if that's what John Cena says?
That would be great. You may be faster, but I'm furiouser.
There's something. I don't know what. When does the Suicide Squad come out?
Who knows?
I just can't help but think about the fact that he's in like the new Suicide Squad.
John
movie.
Cena's been getting around.
Yeah, he has his own show on.
August 6th.
Boy, what a year this is! Look
We're
at all of
getting
the
back.
films that are coming
Last year
out.
was not great.
Yeah, because no one was going to theaters.
Yeah.
Now they figured it out.
Now
They're
Godzilla vs. Kong saved theaters.
yeah, yeah, that's what saved theaters.
Yep, it is. Don't at me.
They are.
Please at me.
It
I need
feels
more
like
people to at me.
I'm glad though. I missed the theater. I missed
too.
like
What are we going to go see first in theaters?
I don't know.
Theaters. I'm just Googling theaters.
Just do me a favor. Just like Google this.
Movie theaters. A movie theater, cinema, or cinema hall, also known as a picture house, the picture theater, or the movies, is a building that contains auditoria for viewing films for entertainment. Most, but not all, theaters are commercial operations catering to the general public who attend by purchasing a ticket. That's what I got from Googling theaters.
We could go watch Black Widow first. That could be
I
our.
don't know if I want that to be our
inaugural
one.
Look up right now on your
my magic device.
Yeah, your magic device here, your magic seer stone.
Yep.
And figure out what is the release schedule for films in theaters starting in May. Starting in June.
Starting in June. What day in June?
Just start from June 1st on, just to see
June 1st.
What is the next what movies are coming?
A Quiet Place 2 is the only thing on June 1st.
And is it coming to theaters?
Apparently. I'm on Cinemark's website right now.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Yes.
go back to May. Let's go back to May.
Okay. Where in May?
What's today's date? Today's the 6th,
5th.
right? So
The 6th, sure.
so then after the
In
6th.
theaters right now, on today when this comes out, we have Wrath of Man, subbed Demon Slayer the movie, Mugen Train, dubbed of the same thing, Mortal Kombat, Godzilla vs. Kong, Separation, Nobody, The Unholy, Tom and Jerry, Triumph, The Father, and that's it.
There's nothing in there that sounded like that's the first movie we come back to.
Friday. When do movies come out? They come out on Tuesdays, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Raya and the Last Dragon on Friday.
That's on Disney Plus though.
It is. Mission Stories. Let's see what Saturday has to offer. We always have the private watch party too. Nothing new on Friday.
We could do that. We could pay for a private watch and pick the film that we want to show up.
Tuesday. What comes out next? Or is it Fridays that they all come out? What's next Friday? The 14th?
Yes.
So next Friday, Spiral, Army of the Dead.
Oh, okay. Spiral.
Those Who Wish Me Dead, Profile, Finding You.
Spiral is the next Saw movie. That's
Saw though.
yeah, but what's his name? Oh yeah, you don't like that body horror
No,
stuff.
I don't. Nothing on May 1st or May 21st. What about May 28th? A Quiet Place 2.
I mean, we could try to watch The Quiet Place 2 since we never finished the Quiet Place 1 in theaters.
I did later on. Oh, you're right. We should ask them if they'll play like the last 20 minutes of Quiet Place before we start it.
Well, or what we should do is we should just go, like, we should watch it on our phones in the theater before the film starts and annoy everyone around us. Make them realize,
How many people do you think are going to see this?
Probably not a lot of people are going to go to the theaters. That's or we should pick like an actual solid film to put to like do the private screenings.
Let's see. I'm scrolling through here to see. Cruella comes out May 28th, but I think that's only on Disney Plus. Spirit Untamed apparently comes out on June 4th, whatever that is.
Spirit is that the horse movie?
It looks like it. Spirit Untamed. Lucky Prescott's life is changed forever when she moves from her home in the city to a small frontier town and befriends a wild Mustang named Spirit.
Oh yeah, this is a remake of the original film.
Is it a
Spirit.
remake of it or just like a stupid sequel?
I think it's just like a remake of it, just using the property.
Peter Rabbit 2 comes out June 18th.
Oh, you want to know?
F9, June 25th. I think that has to be the first one.
Real quick, I want to ask you a question, if you can tell me. What is the number one movie? What is the one movie that everyone agrees is the best movie that's ever created?
It depends on who you ask. Citizen Kane's up there. Godzilla.
Okay, but go back to your first one.
Citizen Kane.
Everyone always talks about Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane is the best film.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, buddy?
Mad Max Fury Road, actually.
Well, guess what?
What?
Citizen Kane has been dethroned. Guess what?
I heard about this.
An
An 80-year-old review suddenly tipped it from 100% down to something like 99. So
guess what that means? Guess what the number one film ever
Isn't it Paddington Bear 2?
It's Paddington Bear 2. It's the only film that has 100% reviews all across the board.
Who would have thought that Paddington 2 would be the number one movie of all time?
That's like, I saw that news just recently. That popped up on like one of my YouTube videos. It's like it's on like 5.
Did you think I would know that?
No, I didn't think you would care. I didn't think you would care.
I heard about this. Yeah, Paddington 2.
Well, most of the time you don't hear about things.
No,
you only hear about things in Destiny, and that's it.
I know. I've heard about other things. Ask me about other things.
What about other things, Matt?
I've heard of other things.
Have you heard of other things?
I have, like this other thing over here.
What other things over there?
You know, those things.
Oh, okay. Those things, those coasters.
I know there's
Do you know about coasters?
I've heard about coasters.
You've heard about coasters?
I've used a coaster or two in my life.
Have you? Have you screamed a lot?
I used
when
a
you
drink
them?
on coaster.
Oh, drink coaster.
You do drink on coaster. Yeah.
See,
does.
now I didn't.
Do you know why you use coasters?
Because you don't want those terrible rings to ruin your furniture.
All right, fine. Be right about it, I guess.
What? So I completely derailed my thoughts. Where was I at?
That was your fault. I want to let you know that whole tangent right there was your fault.
What was talking? Paddington 2. Did you watch Paddington 2?
No, I need to.
Neither did I. So
we should watch them because even the first one's really highly rated.
I thought about so I got Paddington 2 mixed up with Christopher Robin.
I heard that was just all right.
Probably, but it's got
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, it's got our main boy.
But if I'm gonna watch a fun-filled romp with Ewan McGregor, why wouldn't I watch Big Fish instead?
That's fair.
Or Moulin Rouge.
I've never seen that one.
Or
The Island.
Okay, good. Or
what's the film where he's like a druggie?
There's a film where he's a druggie?
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge?
Train Spotting? Train Spotting.
Is it Train Spotting? There we go. Nothing else. No, there's no other fun Ewan McGregor movies. Those are them. We named them all. Good job.
Cool. Speaking of
Ewan McGregor, have you heard of his most recent statement?
No.
He talked about how the Kenobi series won't look like the prequels. And I'm like, what do you? And then
that's
they said
that's
like
what
the
I
CG
asked
and
for.
stuff. It's like, yeah, we kind of expected a series coming out in 2021 or 2022 to not look like a movie that came out in 1999.
I want context. Behind that.
Why new? Why is that new? Because they want him to just have his name out there, be in the press. So they're like, yeah, we kind of figured. Like, should we have been worried that it was going to look like the prequels? Like some bad effects?
Was that the original plan where they just like, let's do real bad, let's just copy and paste scenes in the background for it. So in that green screen, instead of it being like in the sky as normal sky, it's just episode 1 through 3 playing in the background.
We'll do a photorealistic Jar Jar, but he's photorealistic to the CG of the first movie. So yeah, it somehow looks even more CG than he did.
Jar Jar. Oh, can you imagine if they announced that Jar Jar Binks was in this?
Do you think Jar Jar's skin is wet?
No, it's dry.
Is it smooth?
Mm-hmm. No, so it has like the texture of like snake skin.
Sharks are smooth.
Yeah, but it's not like sharks. It's like his skin has like the texture of like
cowhide.
Kinda, yeah.
Why do you know this?
It's in the Star Wars. It's in like episode 1 book.
Of course
it's in like an episode fan book or something.
Of course it is.
I don't know where that book is. In fact, actually, it's probably behind you. Oh, it is behind you. No.
Warhammer 40K Kill Team.
That's not it. Keep going. It's not one of the big ones.
Is it this one?
I don't know. Hang on. I'll come over there.
Okay. Ryan's moving away from his mic to look at books because this is what we've resorted to on this show. We've run out of content, and so now we're just trying to pull it out of thin air, or in this case, pull it out of a bookshelf that Ryan's looking at on my mic. And now he's just pulling books out and just causing a whole ruckus of a mess. Apparently, he couldn't find it though. But I gave up. Tell you what, I'll take your word for it.
I gave up halfway through.
I'll take your word for it that Jar Jar's skin is in fact rough and horn and spiky and stuff. Because
okay, Google.
Oh God.
Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, Google. Why?
You triggered mine. You triggered my phone. How did you do that? We don't sound that alike.
Ooh. Boy, what was I doing? What does Jar Jar's skin feel like? That's not what I wanted to know.
Why do you want to wear his skin?
What does Wandai's skin feel like?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Apparently, there's a movie called The Forever Purge coming out July 2nd.
What's that about?
Plot unknown. The 5th and final installment of the Purge film series. It's coming out in 2 months, and we don't know the plot. Or we don't know what the synopsis of it.
I'm about to read something to you that I don't know. I don't know where it came.
Oh, Space Jam 2 on July 16th. NBA superstar LeBron James, famed supporter of China, teams up with Bugs Bunny and the rest of the Looney Tunes for this long-awaited sequel.
Do you want to know about Jar Jar Binks' early life? Because this is gonna shock you a little bit. Do you want to know what Jar Jar's dad's name was?
Oh, I've heard this before. It's George, isn't it?
Yeah. His early life is born George R. Binks and his wife in Ukta, Ganga. Jar Jar Binks was raised in his family tradition to be a great whaler as his ancestor. This feels like this is all fake.
It is. There's no way.
Man,
Hotel Transylvania sequel, July 23rd.
Dude, sometimes when I read the Gungan language, like the words and the names the Gungans call things, it's hard not to think that George just didn't throw up and just picked the sounds.
He had to have.
But wait, sorry, I got distracted.
Oh boy, we got it. We found it.
What we found?
August 20th, the day after my birthday. Paw Patrol the movie.
Oh, I'll go back to theaters for Paw Patrol.
Okay. Ryder and the pups are called to Adventure City to stop Mayor Humdinger from turning the bustling metropolis into a state of chaos.
What do you think is going to be sadder? The fact that we're going to go see this film, or that the number of people that are going to go see this film that match our age is going to be a ridiculous number?
Kim Kardashian is in it.
Ew.
Jimmy Kimmel, Tyler Perry, Dax Shepard, Randall Park.
Those people don't normally play anyone in Paw Patrol.
I know. How do you know that?
None of your business.
We find out that Ryan has been he's up on the Paw Patrol lore.
I am.
What are their names?
Have you watched Paw Patrol?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't have a 6-year-old in my life.
I mean, neither do I.
I think you are. I think I was implying that you're the 6-year-old.
I'm the 6-year-old.
Yes, you're the 6-year-old in your life.
This is some good content right here.
I think it is.
Man.
No, without looking it up, name one of them.
Named one of them?
Yeah.
Zuma.
That doesn't sound right.
I'll look it up.
Okay. You should, because I just gave you one of the names from reading the description of the movie that's coming out.
Yeah. There's Rubble, Zuma, which...
How did you know Zuma? Why do you know that?
There's also Alex Porter, Captain Turboat, Sky, Rocky, Daring Danny. That's a new character. Then there's Ryder, which Ryder is he's the leader of the Paw Patrol.
Which one is he?
He's the human.
Oh.
Then there's Marshall, which is the Dalmatian.
Okay.
There's Everest, which is newer. She's a newer one. And then there's Chase, who is...
Okay, wait. I need to compare some of these names to see who's getting recast for this movie that comes out. Again, August 20th, Paw Patrol the movie.
Is it live action?
No, it doesn't look like it. We've got Tyler Perry as Gus. Dax Shepard as Ruben. Ian Armitage as Chase. Randall Park as Butch. Yara Shahida as Kendra Wilson. Kim Kardashian as Dolores. Marseille Martin as Liberty. Jimmy Kimmel as Marty Muckracker.
Those.
Monique Alvarez as Carmen. Lily Bartlam as Sky. Callum Schonecker as Rocky. Keegan Headley as Rubble. Kingsley Marshall as Marshall.
These are not my Paw Patrol.
Wait, why are they talking about a rider being in this movie, but then no one voicing him? Is he just mute in this movie?
Maybe. Oh, what if it's like a dark, gruesome version where Ryder's dead and the Paw Patrol has to solve the mystery and use all of their different abilities?
What if it's...
So like Chase becomes a hard-hitting cop, gets like a facial beard as a dog, and just beats up criminals.
Okay, I like where this is going.
And like
what if the G rating is a farce, and we actually, when the first trailer comes out, it turns out it's rated like R?
Oh, that would be funny. It just shows the G, and then immediately you just hear dun dun dun, and it forms into an R.
Yeah,
with like the sound of back-breaking sounds, and then it just cuts out to like that's Ryder. He's in the shape of the R.
Paw Patrol, but actually it's Saw Patrol.
Oh man!
And they're all, and there's Jigsaw,
and then Chris Rock just shows on screen, just gets on and tells one of his stand-up.
Carrie Eulis shows up too because he's there too for some reason. For those who don't know, Carrie Eulis was in Saw 1 and 7.
That's my
of all people.
That's my favorite Paw Patrol film right there.
I do. Saw Patrol.
We should write movies.
We should. I don't know why we're not. I'm sure the owners of the Paw Patrol IP would be fine with our ideas here.
Did you ever meet the Paw Patrol people?
No,
I did.
Yeah,
yeah.
Of course you did.
So randomly when I worked at Walmart, like Walmart had like in their parking lot like a Paw Patrol thing. So there are these people in like giant.
How long has it been around? You haven't worked at Walmart in years. I know
Paw
that.
Patrol's been around since like, oh boy, when did Paw Patrol come out? That's a good question. Just so everyone knows, let's make this real clear. Don't add this to my lore. I don't watch Paw Patrol.
It's too late, Ryan. It's too late.
Like on the regular.
Ryan is a Paw Patrol super fan. You heard him read off you heard him say all those names. He wasn't reading them off a phone. He was saying that from memory.
When did Paw Patrol start? In 2013. So it's been out.
Oh wow.
The first episode aired August 12th, 2013. So a year after I started.
You want to know what? Do you know
college.
What one of the longest running children's shows is?
What's the one with the cancer kid?
Caillou ended.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't one of the longest running. I think it's
Arthur.
Second.
Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur. Arthur's been running forever.
It's still going, isn't it?
I think SpongeBob's a little longer than it. But yeah.
It was probably
longest running kids show. And actually Sesame Street is the top when you search just kids show. But longest running kids cartoon is what we're going to search.
Oh, because there's a difference in Sesame Street and cartoons.
South Park. Not sure about that one.
That's not a kid's one.
SpongeBob, that tracks. Simpsons, Family Guy, and then Arthur. No, Arthur's been longer. 1996. SpongeBob was 99.
Arthur is only 3 years.
Simpsons is number 1. Family Guy apparently is number 2.
I'm only 3 years.
Why is Arthur not counted on this?
I'm only 3 years older than Arthur. Like the show. Because it was it released in 96, right?
I'm only 2 years older.
I was born in 93. God, I'm old. I'm almost 30.
I think it's confusing longest running with the most episodes with how long the show's been around. How many episodes of Arthur have there been? Please tell me this, Google. 24 seasons. Holy.
How many episodes per season?
I assume 24. 249 episodes with 24 seasons. But remember, each episode of Arthur is two separate segments. So that's 485 separate Arthur stories told across 24 seasons.
I just, in my head, because you said 24 twice, I just, in my head, created like a head canon where adult Arthur is just the
Jack
guy.
Bauer.
Yeah, it's just Jack Bauer.
This is
Why
Arthur.
am I still on this show?
This is Arthur Bauer of the CTU. Terrorists are trying to blow up the Atlantic Ocean. They saw us put a nuke there and saw how effective it was. So they're doing the whole thing this time.
There's just one scene where it shows it does the hand meme, but it's just all bloody because he just beat up, tortured a guy.
Hey, remember that scene in 24 where he executes his boss because a terrorist told him to?
Yeah. Do you remember that one in 24 where somehow we were convinced that torture is an effective way to get information?
Remember the part in 24 where his buddy gets killed in front of him, but then 2 seasons later, he's all right?
Remember that one where Jack Bauer jumped into a Christmas tree when he was really drunk?
I think you're thinking of the Christmas party, Office Christmas Party, the movie starring T.J. Miller.
Oh,
and
no,
Jason
I'm not.
Bateman.
So in a junket here, I'll show it to you, and then you can.
Are we saying Jack Bauer or Kiefer Sutherland?
Kiefer Sutherland. But I'm saying his character, Kiefer Sutherland, he got real drunk one time and jumped into a Christmas tree.
Okay, cool.
Kiefer Sutherland, Christmas tree. Christmas tree dive.
It's Kiefer, by the way.
So,
oh my God. Okay, wait. We'll watch this after the show, and I'll put a link to it. Text me that link so that I can put it in the show notes for everybody to watch. But
okay, but yeah, and like at a Christmas party, he jumped.
We've all been there though.
It's just
right?
a video. Yeah, I mean, I've never dived into a Christmas tree, but
no,
not drunken.
I saw it happen in Elf, so I kind of consider it something that happened to me. And he wasn't drunk, but
I don't like Christmas, so like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've never liked. I've never liked Christmas.
Yeah, we can do Hanukkah if you want.
No, I'm good.
Kwanzaa?
Nope.
Festivus.
What is that?
You gather around the Festivus pole and you air your grievances.
Okay. I'll try this new holiday.
They've got Christmas and Hanukkah, but there's Festivus for the rest of us.
So what? You just stand around a pole and just start...
You erect the Festivus pole and you air your grievances.
With the people around you? So you're just like, if I have something bad to say about you, I say
Festivus
it at the
rest of us.
At the Festivus pole.
It's from
Seinfeld. All year do you like bottle up your grievances, and then just like the Purge, one night a year you go out to a pole and you just start screaming about how you hate each other? That seems like the holiday for me.
Apparently there's a website called Festivus Games.
Hey fans.
Festivus is this year is Thursday, December 23rd. Festivus is a secular holiday celebrated on December 23rd as an alternative to the pressures and commercialisms of the Christmas season.
Wow, instead of giving gifts, you tell
and it wasn't created by Seinfeld. It was created by Daniel O'Keefe and entered the pop culture after it was made the focus of the 1997 Seinfeld episode The Strike, which O'Keefe's son co-wrote.
Wow.
Customary practices. It includes practices such as the airing of grievances, which occurs during the Festivus meal, and in which each person tells everyone else all the ways they have disappointed them over the last year.
Oh, so
after the meal, the feats of strength are performed, involving wrestling the head of the household to the floor, with the holiday ending only if the head of the household is pinned.
Oh man, so it's like the Who's in the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but instead of coming out to sing how happy they are, they're coming out to tell each other how they hate each other. Well, that makes sense.
In the episode, the tradition of Festivus begins with an aluminum pole. Frank Costanza cites its very high strength to weight ratio as appealing. During Festivus, the pole is displayed unadorned, as Frank, quote, finds tinsel distracting. Frank being George's dad. Oh, my God. So, yeah. We'll celebrate Festivus for you this around. Do you have anything else? Because I feel like this show kind of got off the rails a little bit.
I've got nothing, but that's what I was going to say.
There's not a thought behind those eyes?
No. Hey, fans, I hope you're enjoying this, if we still have fans. How is our, viewership?
Yeah, it's there.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
There's still people listening.
Yeah, thank you all for listening. It's been a hoot. We love you all very much. Please tell your friends about us. Word of mouth is massive for a podcast like us.
Come talk to us on Twitter or something.
Yeah, at Pop Culture Unbox or Instagram or Facebook, because we are always accepting applications for people to talk to us.
Yes, because that's all we want is someone to notice me.
We just want attention.
Notice me.
Notice me, senpai. If you want to find me personally, you can follow me at Matt Ross VO on Twitter or on Twitch, Jan Jinkle. I try to stream more.
You stream only when I stream, so I
this is the only time I remember that I have to stream.
I like the fact that I'm the thing that's keeping your stream going. It's just your success is you're being more successful due to my failures.
I need to stream when you're not streaming so I could steal your viewers when you're not on. I guess that's not
Donk
stealing,
doesn't like you, so it's It's okay.
Why?
I don't know, man. Ask him.
Okay, I will.
Tomorrow when he shows up just be like, Donk, why do you hate me? And then he'll respond back like, I don't know.
Okay, I will. I'll pick a fight. I'm not scared. Ryan, where can they find you?
RikiTiki252 on Twitter, Red Steak Ryan at Instagram, and then RikiTiki252 on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally Saturday or Sunday.
All right.
In between.
And if you want to follow Zach, you can find him on Twitter at @little_leaf, LIEF. The underscore is important because he is not a middle-aged Brazilian woman.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody. I love you.
Bye.